This is the Spiked Punch Podcast. Begin.
Yeah. Sorry for the 4-minute wait. I'm over here fucking up. That's what a bad week could do to your motherfucking ass, nigga. Exactly. Niggas gonna come out and play it, they'll come out and fuck up. Hell no. What up, though? Welcome to Spike Punch Podcast, the best goddamn podcast in the city.
No doubt.
Thank y'all for joining us again. Yeah, man, we took a little week off, man, but we back.
Full house in the building.
Full house in the building.
No doubt.
Full house. You want to introduce the guest?
Yes. What's up, y'all? I'm Lala, and live to my left today is a very close friend of mine. We've been friends for a nice little minute now. I know y'all seen him around. It's impossible to miss him because I know him as 6'4". Everybody else knows him as Dede.
Yeah,
from
you are a tall motherfucker too. Yeah. Pause. Was that a pause mode?
No, real talk. When I met him, it was actually 3 Dedes.
Yeah.
So it was boy Dede, girl Dede, and 6'4" Dede.
6'4".
Hey, you remember we had 2 Lamonts in our neighborhood, and one was skinny Lamont and one was ugly Lamont. How the fuck you get to be ugly Lamont?
He called me ugly Lamont. I can't be black Lamont or fat Lamont, fool Lamont, ugly Lamont. That's skinny Lamont, you ugly Lamont.
You could be fat Lamont or like chunky.
Lamont, chunky,
Hey, nigga, fucking
Lamont.
I had to go straight to.
Let's get back to the program. What do you represent though?
My bad. Dede is with RVA News and Culture. They have a new location actually set up on Main Street.
2nd Street.
2nd Street.
402 North 2nd Street.
Okay. 402 North, okay.
Yeah, man. First and foremost, thank y'all for having me here.
Man, more than welcome, bro.
Man, we got a lot going on, man. We got a video game lounge. We got a studio we working on, a podcast space. We got a green room. It's an event space to be rented out. And then above all that, we working on an after school program for the kids. So I'm gonna plug everything at the end of the show, but y'all make sure y'all tap in what we got going on.
For sure.
We definitely creating a safe place for the youth out here.
That's what's up, bro.
And you know that's right on time, yo, because tonight we gonna be doing is the culture trash and the Nino Brown Effect.
Okay.
And the Nino Brown Effect, man, for people that don't know, because we just invented this shit today or yesterday. Nino Brown Effect is, so you got a nigga handing out turkeys in your neighborhood, seem like you doing cool shit to do.
It is some cool shit.
But he got a whole building full of crackheads and he shoot people in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Are heroes really villains?
Yeah.
And that's a fucking question that the niggas gotta ask themselves, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, heroes, villains.
You know, sometimes we glorify I think we glorify the wrong shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, instead of looking at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like you said, like Nino Brown was a killer, murderer, gangster, drug dealer, but on Thanksgiving and Christmas, he had no turkey.
Yeah, no turkey.
You know what I mean?
And to his friends, he's a pretty good guy.
He's a pretty
to his
cool guy,
family,
to his good, you know.
to some point or another.
Yeah, you know, I don't think he was that good of a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Ultimately.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then sometimes, you know, you can be a good guy or a hero and live long enough to become a villain.
No, that's crazy.
Or you could be a bad guy, live long enough to become a hero too.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you know, I seen both.
I've seen both.
Yeah.
You can also start off as one because of what somebody said and have to prove yourself to actually be the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you might always be.
I feel like
you might always be
Snowfall was a
with
good
people
example of that.
what people think you are.
You said Snowfall?
Franklin Stanker.
Yeah, he
you know
was.
what I mean? From season 1 to season 6, we watched
It was a hell of a transition,
It
yo.
was a transition.
and then on the flip side of that, we saw the transition to Leon too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Leon.
That's actually a great example.
Yes,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? Of both.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And part of this with the heroes and villains shit, man, that I've been thinking about this shit all week, man, is do some of our heroes or the people we idolize, do they mislead motherfuckers?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And part of one of the things, and we gonna get to it, and is the culture trash shit. But this worship of money shit that we got going on in this culture, that shit come directly from the motherfuckers we consume on TV every fucking day.
Yeah.
Money first. Money, money, money. It don't give a fuck about your friends, your family. Get the bag, the bag, the bag. And
Do you think America in general made us that way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's capitalism.
We touched on that before. It was, your family growing up, your daddy worked to pay the bills. Your daddy worked 2, 3 jobs, 4, 5, 6. Everybody in the house had to, because it was, you had to make money, you had to take care of the house. Bills had to be paid, this had to be this, you couldn't go without that. So on basically every level there is, that's been the driving force. Whether it's been on a making money just to make it, or whether it's making money to make moves and make power moves and take over the world, it's always been some version of money is the ultimate goal.
And then look, I just thought of something. You think about it. We just take it outside of us as black people. Think about your neighborhood corner store. They watch you literally grow from buying Huggies to
the bad buggy
alcohol,
bills, nigga.
Yeah, alcohol and all that shit. I remember being 14 years old. Face bar looked like a kid. Able to go in the store and buy tobacco and cigarettes and shit. So morally, they don't care about you. They just want that money though. You know what I'm saying? They just want the money.
No doubt. And you know, but
that was a little different too, because some of it was also kids got sent to the store for a reason.
Yeah, I used to go buy my dad a cigarette.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, an adult either didn't or couldn't or wouldn't or whatever else. But that also was a good part, because you knew you could send your child to that store to get what you needed. You knew you could send them there and they would look out, or you could pay them back later, or they would be safe on the walk there and back.
Actually, I learned how to shop from getting sent to the store. Like, my mom sent to the store so much. I learned how to, like, to this day, I know how to bargain at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying?
You know exactly how much this is supposed to be.
But to the like what we're saying, but you gotta think about it. They wouldn't let their kids, because they wouldn't sell that same shit to their kids. But they come to our neighborhoods and sell that shit for the money though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and this. They had to. Their
kids was in there with them.
So what we getting to though, and I want to kind of keep it on track in a way, because that's outside influence, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about inside. And what the fuck you told me today, phone, about Rick Ross was talking to the guy?
Oh, it's I don't know. I've been keeping up with. I think his name is D1. If I might be saying it wrong, something like that. But he, he was talking about Rick Ross and Meek Mills and Jim Jones, and he was talking about how he thought it. Well, I think he had a revelation when Meek Mills was doing the prison reform shit, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is some good shit, cool shit to do." Yeah, the light skinned character.
I know
Jesus,
of him. Yeah, I know talking about. Yeah, he's like a real conscious rap. I know
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
No, it's cool. You know what I'm saying. But he got Jesus dreads. You know what I'm saying. He was saying, he was behind Meek Mills, the prison reform, thought it was some good shit, and he gave out Meek Mills. I think he had some sneakers or something, getting away to his. I think he had a youth program, getting sneakers away, whatever. Then turn around, Meek Mills back. Him and Rick Ross got an album together. He talking about slinging bricks and killing people. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was disappointed. So he just went to point to say, y'all got to do better with y'all music. A lot of kids following you. A lot of kids looking at you. Y'all got to do better.
Do you think?
And Rick Ross took offense to it, of course.
Oh, he said something.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come at the boss. Don't come at the boss unless you
put Molly in somebody. He put Molly.
Yeah, he put a Molly in the drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't come at the boss until you give away 10,000 bikes. Don't come at the boss until you give away $10,000 worth of clothes. Don't come at the boss until, you know what I'm saying? So
what if he had the boys club all fucking summer, goddamn giving time to the kids?
So
fuck them motherfucking bikes.
And his rebuttal was cool. He's like, look, man, I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no beef. All I'm saying is, I need y'all niggas to do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a thing.
Yeah, I ain't talking about what you give away. I'm talking about y'all got the youth following you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when they see you getting away the bikes and the clothes and all that, They looking at it like, when I make a drug dealing, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
know
giving
what
the
I'm saying?
turkeys away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Nino
It's
gave
the same
away
thing.
scooters.
Right.
And then
then
set
it's
the
so
kid on
wild, though.
fire.
Right.
For $5.
For $5.
Yeah.
But look,
But then at the same time, so when is the consumer responsible?
They
But look, I was ready to
both
say- but look,
responsible.
Yeah.
look, I was ready to say because it's like a double-edged sword because you was NLE Chopper, for example. He got the key hot, but I don't know if he had that, what was the album? Doc versus Light or something, and it was like really on some whole conscious wave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First the labels, like, what you doing? We need you to go be NLE Chopper that we gave you all this money to be. We ain't
They
pay
did
you to be him.
They did that shit to a lot of people.
And then the numbers ain't add up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then it coming to the morality or money, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Because people live a certain lifestyle and image they got to obtain, but then it's like, okay, if I do speak on what I want to speak on, people don't support it.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I always said, and I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. I think it could come down to like your upbringing and parents and stuff like that, but it's entertainment. Like music right now to me is just like watching TV is like a movie in my ears.
Exactly.
It's all fucking entertainment. I don't take none of these motherfuckers seriously.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
But no.
I was
But
just
then
thinking that.
at
Ain't
the
what
I'm
same
saying
time,
is-
yeah.
No, I don't, because I'm a fully grown man.
Yeah.
Speaking to a little kid
Yeah.
might be a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times to separate real from fantasy. You know what I'm saying? So they're a little more influenced. Just like in our time, we grew up off Snoop Dogg and Biggie and
Exactly.
you know,
And we tried a bunch of that
you
shit.
know,
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
And every
Yeah.
generation thinks that the next one is so bad. Our parents thought we were horrible. Y'all parents thought y'all were horrible. It's an ongoing thing.
But that doesn't negate the fact that it's some work to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying all of that, that don't mean shit.
Yeah, nobody's saying
This-
that it's not.
this-
But at the same time, you have to hold consumers responsible as well.
I got you, but okay,
Because-
but all of it's happening at the same time.
And
This is
then,
one
see,
thing I
It's
understand.
just a big machine,
Yeah.
man. There's so many levels. It's like an onion. It's
Yeah.
so many levels and layers to the problem.
This is really important, and this is where maybe people don't notice it in your life, even of course of whatever your life been, right?
Yeah.
The reason that they target kids are because they're easily influenced.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't try to sell us shit,
Right.
new shit.
Right,
They don't
exactly.
try to sell us new shit because our mind and our likes are already kind of developed. But little kids, you can beat a song on them until they start liking that shit.
Exactly.
It's doable. So if you could do that, then you can sell them sneakers. You can sell them clothes. You can sell them food. You can sell them violence. You can sell them all this shit because kids are very easily goddamn influenced.
yeah. But
And
that-
see the-
yeah. No, go ahead, Mike.
But
And see
the kids that are easiest influenced by stuff like that are the kids that are alone.
No, it's
don't
all
have-
kids.
Kids.
so.
It's all kids.
Man, think about your middle.
kids.
Think about your middle school class.
Think about something.
Think
It's
about
all
your middle
kids.
school
is.
class.
It is what you gravitate
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you to 8th grade, yo. Think about your middle school class. Whatever all the other kids are wearing, that's what you want to wear.
Exactly.
It just is what it is, and it's just human nature.
Yeah,
It's not, but
exactly.
you gotta identify it and accept it first of all. And part of the reason this conversation even came up was Kathy Hughes, right?
For those who don't know who Kathy Hughes is, she's
They're on Radio 1.
Yeah, I know Kevin.
Urban One. She was trying to get
we-
the casino.
Yeah, trying to get the
Okay.
casino.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
And part of the reason this shit came up is I started thinking of doing an autopsy on why the casino keep failing. And I thought of one thing, I don't think I really like Kathy Hughes that much as a role model. As a business person, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Or a lady getting that far, I celebrate that. But how can you say, let's take care of black business, black people, and then play Booty Hole Brown on the radio during kids' hours? You the owner, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying don't play it, but when we used to get fuck shit, it's at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't on the ride to school,
Yeah, it's
on the
crazy.
bus, or
In the
in a
morning.
car. So are you poisoning us or are you helping us? And I
Yeah.
think that's a real question to
But
ask.
play devil's advocate, she does have a gospel radio station, jazz radio station too. So she has a station that play the good, clean music.
Yeah, and the pastor cheat on his wife. That don't mean his ass goddamn going to heaven because he a pastor.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, come on, you gotta.
Well, it's a yin and yang to everything. I mean, if everything, all right, let's be 100 with it, right? Like, and this is just an example. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. But when somebody get to fighting, nigga, I'm in the front row. I like to see fuck shit.
Yeah.
I do.
Shit rise to the
You know
top.
what I'm saying? So
It's
just
human nature.
saying that to say it's human nature.
So
We
you
like
ride down the
shit.
street and you see a fight, you can
I'm
pull over?
stopping.
Really?
Me too.
Yeah.
I have to be honest.
Y'all want to see it?
I ain't gonna put my camera out.
If we at a party and niggas get to fighting,
Yeah.
nigga, you ain't running, you looking.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You like seeing that shit, whether you admit it or not. And somebody get hurt, you be like, damn, man, they got fucked up. You feel bad. But you enjoyed the fucking fight. You enjoyed seeing it get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
we
dope.
just
That's so dope.
we just immune to that shit. We like that shit. We grew up in that shit.
But it affects.
So I'm saying that to say, when you hear a rap about a nigga getting money, selling keys, fucking hoes, you know what I'm saying?
All the clothes,
You like
all
that
the
shit.
jewelry, all the
You like,
cars.
oh, this nigga killing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit.
But then you hear somebody like Kendrick Lamar or Jada Cole and be like, he kicking that shit. He kicking some positive shit. You like that shit too.
You
the
like
other
it
shit-
more, though?
Huh?
Which one you like more, though?
It depends on where you at and what mood you in. When I'm kicked back,
Facts.
by myself and
Yeah.
chilling in a mode,
It's equal.
no. I like listening to the.
I like a little
I ain't
fuck
gonna
shit
hold
from
you.
time to
I ain't
time.
When
gonna
I'm
hold
in
you.
my
I
car,
listen to straight
and I'm
trap
out-
music for the energy, bro.
When I'm in my
You know what
car
I'm saying?
and I'm
Because I
out and
have
about, or I'm in the club or somewhere jumping, I want to hear that fuck shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's my energy.
In the club.
In the club, yeah, you know, you just out and about trying to have some fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody shooting no nigga coming. You know what I'm saying? You ain't bouncing, getting hyped to motherfucking
That's
Tequib Ali.
Yeah, Talib. No,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's just different moves for different shit.
Okay.
And that's why I say it's a yin and a yang. I think both is needed.
The question is it good for the culture, though?
Well, I mean, it's
Did that jump?
Not really.
Okay.
We'll get to it. But
I'm
go ahead,
saying-
Lala. Go ahead.
All right, so when y'all saying it's good or bad for the culture, you mean promoting it at all, like playing it at all, or playing it at
hold on.
what part?
I'm sorry. We gonna get that. Rock kind of jumped in because
Yeah.
we only in a couple of minutes in.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I was
for real,
jumping.
I like to deal with our influences. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying for the moment, and we gonna get back to it.
But you know what? I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I love this because y'all let me know I'm doing a good job as a parent.
Yeah.
Because every time y'all bring up something like kids, my son is the opposite.
It's age of this an issue that I have on my fucking show. It's like, and not to go back on old shit, but it's like, so Michael Irvin jumps out, I'm gonna protect my kid the best way I think I know how, right? And it's like, well, he grown and let him do what he wanna do.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, at some point, you gotta draw a fucking line and be like, no, as a kid, you can't listen to this until it's age appropriate.
Yeah.
You can't play this until it's age appropriate. All of these things are in place for a fucking reason.
our parents did
But
that.
now it's
our parents did that. They
just
could
do
do that,
you.
though.
Yeah. But
Do you?
you know why? Because you can say do you if you still have the structure for your kids behind it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, my child loves NLE Chopper and I can't stand it.
I like him.
How old is
I
he?
can't. My child is 14.
That's age appropriate though.
14?
Yeah, 14 is age appropriate.
Okay.
Now, granted-
I was outside all day, all night at
Hold on,
14.
hold on.
I could make it
Hold
home
on.
and not get
Hold
kidnapped.
on.
14.
Yeah.
He's liked NLE Chopper since he was 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who grew with him?
I don't problem.
Yeah.
And I mean,
And believe now, NLE Chopper now is better than he was back then because Camelot. I swear to God, I hate that fucking song.
Do we like Sexy Red?
I hate it. No, and I don't either.
Yeah.
And we gonna touch on that because you hurt my feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so my child listens to some of everything, and he listens to all that. But perfect example, I was getting ready to go somewhere one day, and I'm leaving, and I see police cars coming through my neighborhood. I'm like, man, what the hell going on there? So of course, everybody coming outside because everybody want to be nosy. I see my child's friends, but I don't see him. Why? Because while everybody's over here gathering up, my child on the basketball court playing.
This the thing, yo.
The same way.
That shit don't move him.
It don't.
Okay,
The same way
that's what's up.
when they was at school, it was some girls about to get to fighting during the pep rally. So his girl best
I'm
friend,
reading the,
she taking her stuff off. She like, oh,
So,
hold my
look,
stuff. And
I
as
was
he
specific.
took his stuff off, and she took her backpack off and like, oh, I'm ready to fight. As she took it off, he gave it back to her. He's like, no, you're not about to fight. You're not about to do this.
We ain't say that.
Are we specifically talking about Sexy Red?
No.
They talking about in general.
No,
In
just
general.
Yeah.
So just the
Just-
music in general. Like, bring
well,
me back to the
it's
question.
part of it. It's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying, cause okay,
it's also-
we can do
it's-
Sexy
yeah.
Red. How about this?
But it's also levels. Because there's Sexy Red, then there's Glorilla, then there's Cardi B.
Cool.
3 different levels.
Sexy Red is whole culture on 1,000.
Yes, she is.
Your 8-year-old should not be listening to that shit. They actually had a school that invited Sexy Red.
Yeah,
It's like a middle school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so I tell you one thing, and I rarely ever do this, just the black and white thing. White people would have never tolerated that shit.
So let me ask y'all this: as far as like
Never.
a person like Sexy Red, do y'all believe industry plans exist?
We talked about this too.
So y'all don't think
I
it's
believe
a white
so.
people that would
I
have
believe so.
I think there's
at an elementary
Or like
school?
certain artists come along to put certain agendas and
I
shit?
think there's.
so.
I tell you like this: in the modern age with social media, right? And shout out to Soulja Boy, shout out.
Yeah.
In fact, shout out to the veterans, not to mix y'all up in this bullshit, but I don't want to forget to shout y'all out.
Shout out to the veterans.
Yeah.
We gonna come back to y'all.
Yeah, I think it's in a social media era though.
Yeah.
And program director told us this shit, yo. Nigga, we work social media like y'all do. We go find who people are listening to, which go to what Lala said. The community is picking it up, and if it take fire, then we'll move it.
Yeah.
Do they get in the way of other shit? Yeah. I think Big Crit should have been one of the biggest artists hip hop ever seen, yo.
I agree.
Did he get the muscle behind him? No.
At the same time, it's the
damn
muscle
right.
I feel
behind
like-
it, but it's also what are people asking for?
I feel like
Because
a person.
you can't even just because you get somebody good shit don't mean they're gonna take it.
Yeah.
What are your children listening to? Because
Well-
they who picking it on social media.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'm
and I ain't gonna lie, my
I'm
bad.
tell you what I'm missing. What's missing in hip hop to me, like growing up in our era, the '80s and the '90s, we had a balance.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? We had
The whole story.
We had the whole. I mean, well, not even the whole story.
We had the drug dealers.
We had the drug dealers. We had
Yep.
the conscious niggas. We had the party niggas. We had everybody, and everybody making good music
Yeah.
at the same time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no standout nigga. You know, niggas had that run, but we had Tribe Called Quest. We had Public Enemy. We had NWA. We had Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg. We had
Fresh Prince and Jazzy
you know
Jeff.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slick Rick. We had a whole different balance of people that was doing good.
Yeah.
We had Heavy D.
Yeah,
you know what
Heavy
I'm
D,
saying?
yes.
So
Kid and Play.
You know, yeah, right.
They
You know,
ain't MC
we had
Hammer.
We had
And NWA.
So I'm saying that to say the balance was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could play all this shit at the same time. Like, okay, we got this gangster shit, or we can play this positive shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's two sides of the story, as P said.
Yeah.
Here go-
You know what I'm saying?
See, look, I just feel like-
but now it's just mostly
Bullshit.
fuck shit.
Right, but
You know
But
what I'm
nah,
saying?
but it's
watch
a balance
this,
in that
so-
too, though. The fuck shit artists get promoted more.
Yeah.
But it's a million rappers though.
They- Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it's-
yeah,
you can go
No,
find
no,
artists
and watch
that's
this.
strictly on positive music, but are they getting? Is that popular? No.
No.
Is that's what is getting pushed? No. And that's where like it's agendas being pushed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
What's
how
the
like,
biggest-
that rabbit hole get deep. You know
What's
what I
one
mean?
of
But
the
Get
biggest
deep,
differences,
they
though?
get deep,
you know what I'm saying?
What's one of the biggest differences though? And I'm gonna ask you because to me you would know better than anybody. If you take a song by Tribe Called Quest
No doubt.
and then you take a
Happy
song
30th.
by
Neo.
let's say the Migos. No, we gonna.
Oh, my fault.
Hey, Tribe and Neo did a
Tribe and
record.
Neo
That
is
should be
Rock
dope.
Dream.
Charlie, that'll be the dopest record ever. Though.
I know. I already said that's Rock Dream.
Neo and the hook with Tribe Called Quest, nigga. All right, but go ahead, Lala. Go.
I'm sorry.
Rocket wet in the pants. Fall.
If you take a song by Tribe Called Quest
Okay.
and a song by the Migos, how long is a song by Tribe Called Quest?
How long is the song? 4 minutes, right? 4
5 minutes.
How
4
long
minutes,
is the
30
Migos?
seconds.
4 minutes about
About
30,
2
right?
minutes.
How long the Migos?
3
song?
minutes tops.
2:45.
3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, about
You ain't
3
got as much
minutes
time
tops.
as you used to.
No.
That
Yeah, they
attention
have
span-
cut the song.
Cause attention, people
attention
attention
span
span different.
ain't
Social
what it used to
media.
be.
Rest in peace, third verse, dog. You don't get third verses no more.
No.
We don't.
No.
So it's the chorus, the hook,
We
with that
spit
verse,
a
chorus.
few bars, say a hook.
Yeah.
Second bar, nigga, the song dying down. Either cut it off.
And you
or
gotta
die down
think
low.
that's beneficial to the artists nowadays.
Yeah,
That's why like rappers, it's crazy. Like back in the day, the music game was not as lucrative for the artists. Artists was getting fucked over back in the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's so lucrative for these young motherfuckers now,
Is it?
man.
And you know what?
Is it?
It's more lucrative.
If you know how to do it,
It's
Compared to the artists
Oh,
then,
compare? Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Fair enough.
It doesn't make more money.
Fuck yeah.
So here goes something I want to add to this
Fuck yeah.
before we goddamn get into the other shit. This is something I want to add. Who drives the decisions on how hip hop went? Kids fucking made hip hop what it is.
The people that
The
are
youth.
requested,
The
people
youth,
that asked them,
right? The
yeah.
youth. Yeah, the youth. 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds
Yeah.
chose it, right?
'Cause-
And now we in a window in social media. If your kid is not corralled or paid attention to, they still picking it, right?
Yeah.
And I like to.
I mean, cut it to the point now to where you can't hide nothing from your kid no more. You can be as strict as you want in your household.
Yeah, but
when
you
they
couldn't
go out,
hide it
like,
from
you
us
can't
either.
hide that
No,
shit, you know
my
what I'm
mama
saying?
was like,
This
you
time's
can't listen to this.
1,000 now, though.
But when I went to Foom House, I could
Yeah.
listen to
It's
it.
a
If
thousand
Foom
now,
could
though.
find it. Hold on. It's one more point to it, yo. All of that's happening, right? And if the kids are driving it, right? If you give a kid access to the refrigerator and tell him to make his own dinner, what the fuck is he gonna pick?
Sandwiches,
He gonna
bologna.
he gonna pick trash.
Yeah, bologna.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggets.
Yeah, bullshit cake,
Ice cream.
ice cream.
Pockets.
Yeah, so if you got a kid that's not being paid attention to, and when we was young, it wasn't so much that my mom and dad knew we was cussing and listening to crazy
There's
shit,
access
right?
now, though. The phones and internet.
But what our parents did
Exactly.
though, what our parents did though, is let us know that shit is not appropriate for your age.
Yeah.
If nothing else,
Right.
that's what you left the situation for
Yeah.
with. Period. But now, man, the little niggas in the barber shop, them niggas be watching porn. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody watching
Access
these
the
niggas.
phone.
Because you know what? But you
hold on.
point out a good.
Access.
You
Shit,
point out a
10, 11.
but you
Back in
pointed
the
out
day,
a
you
good
had to go
point.
find your parents'
Yeah.
stash.
Yeah, the
Now, they
VCR
can run the
tapes.
phone.
Yeah.
You made a good point because you were like, if I
Maybe-
wanted to hear something, I had to go to his
It's
house, so
access.
you had to wait.
And P talked about that earlier.
Yeah, and you know that there is some level of acceptance, or this is not accepted.
Yeah.
At least that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny
But
about the
it's-
porn tape? You had to put it right back where it
on
was
the
at.
second, your dad left it off.
And now,
Where was that? Yeah.
Well, hey,
and now I ain't gonna lie, my child
Photographic
14,
memories,
he was
yo.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think that's a big play in the whole conversation though, because everything is so excessive. Like
Yeah.
everything is so open. You can get to anything. Me and Pete talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Like you talk about the culture, whatever. A lot of this has got to going in America. Like kids got access to everything.
Everything.
We can't stop shit.
Why ain't parents?
and it's just duality in that, though. It's
Yeah,
duality
we
in
can't
that,
stop
though.
shit.
It's duality
You
in
can't stop from
everything,
listening
though.
to Sexy Red. You
Wow.
can't stop from listening to 21 Savage.
What
You can't
I'm-
listen to none of that shit.
What I'm saying is planting the seed of being responsible for what you consume, and you know you're not gonna succeed, right?
Yeah.
But you're planting the seed. And my thing is this, and I don't have no kids, so why ain't parents coming in like kick the motherfucking phone at random? And I ain't talking about when they 15 or 16. Want to have it established already when they 7 or 8. Because my little nigga might got some titties on his phone, which is pretty much age appropriate for 16 and 17.
That
But
titties.
at 8,
Titties, yeah.
I'm coming in, put the phone on the table, take the lock off. Just so you know that I'm checking behind you.
Right. Yeah.
And it won't stop him, but at least he'll know it's some borders on there.
My people
It's
checking the
borders on it.
Fathers of sons. You catch your son 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Looking at porn. Are you going to stop him?
I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to
you
him.
I can't
Let's
because
talk to him, it already happened.
if I allow him to have a phone, I can't stop it.
Exactly.
The least I can do is talk to him about sex and what it means.
Yeah.
And you know the positive and negative.
But
You just involved. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
But what is that? Then all I do is go to the bathroom. When I watch this shit, I just go to the bathroom.
All right, well, knock yourself out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
knock yourself out.
Yeah.
But
There ain't no harm in that. You ain't
Literally.
getting pregnant. You ain't getting pregnant in the bathroom, bro. You ain't getting a disease
Exactly.
in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
But the whole point of that, even saying that is, I'm just letting you know it's borders to the shit.
Yeah.
I know I can't stop you, but it's at least borders. Don't whip this shit out in home ec and rub one out, nigga.
Right.
It's not appropriate
you
everywhere.
can't run without a science class.
Yeah, that's all. You want biology? I'll give you biology.
Look, Miss Johnson.
I'm gonna show you what I can do, Miss Johnson.
Yeah, you're right. That's nasty.
I'm gonna show you how to dissect some shit.
That's nasty. That's nasty. That's real, though. That's real shit.
Please
No,
hit
for real.
that bell one time for the kids.
Thank you. I'm way out of line. Thank you.
Hey, but no, that's real, though. Because if you don't teach them, they gonna think this
Yeah,
school
it's
do that
just
shit.
letting them know it's
Yeah.
borders to
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That music you listening to, this shit is fake. This shit is not good for you to try to go live it. However, it's a time and a place for it.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
get it. I'm just saying, nigga, you gotta tell little niggas this shit is fake.
But you gotta have the people
But
in their
what's-
life that are going to tell them that.
I mean,
it's so many kids that
And
don't
that's who they gonna
have
listen
it.
to. I mean, you can tell it. That's why I say it take a village.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when it comes to your parent, just in human nature, you can see that shit even down to the animal planet. Like, you just taught to be rebellious from your parent. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, I went through the stage of my son listening to, 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? When he was a teenager, 50 Cent was that nigga, right?
Yeah. 50 Cent
and I had to sit and tell him, look, man, it's cool. I like 50 Cent too.
Yeah.
But none of this shit is real. Don't believe shit 50 Cent say.
Yeah, he just.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like Rambo.
It's like me and you sitting down. It's like me and you sitting down watching Goodfellas, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not real.
Yeah, they go home and be somebody else. They kids don't go to goddamn public school, nigga. They kids go to private school.
But that was always kind of a recurring thing too, because we all know it's certain songs that as we got older, when we listen to, like, oh yeah, I love the song when I was 7, and you listen to it when you 20, you're like, what the fuck was I saying?
Because it's easy to influence 7-year-olds.
Like I ain't gonna
Because
lie,
you
I
gotta
was
think
3
about
years
it, man.
old.
That just ties into like the whole machine of what the quote unquote culture is. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of us having spaces or places like this, so where we can talk about this shit.
Hey, shout out Rajiv Ali.
You know what I'm saying?
Rajiv Ali said the cell phone was the worst thing that ever happened for kids.
I don't think we know the outcome of this shit.
It's duality to it.
I don't think people yet predict what really
it's duality to
maybe
it.
they
There's
did.
no
Cause
end.
Because at the same
end game
time,
ain't been established
it's
yet.
a negative side to it, but this the information era though.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
bro,
You know
it's
what?
the information era. You can learn whatever you want to know on your
But
phone.
you even
like,
gotta groom your kid to do that. And when they come, this is what we do, Shawty. And the only kids I get to talk to is at work. But a kid might ask you a question, right? I say, you got a cell phone, don't it? Look it up before you get out this chair. Tell me what the fuck you found.
Yeah.
But you gotta gear them into that shit over and over and over. I used to go ask my dad questions. He said, go look it up. And your ass better not go to sleep until you come back and tell me what the fuck you found.
Think about it though. Think about it though.
There's a difference though. Because if you asked your daddy something and you went and looked it up, you had one answer that was right there when you looked it up. Now you can go ask Google one question and it'll give you 7 different answers.
I could teach a kid how to do that. To be perfectly honest, you just gotta know how to do it.
Most kids now are already editors without even thinking about it.
Exactly.
They're already content creators without even thinking about it.
Without even thinking about it.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so
this is what they do
if
on a
you
regular
take
basis.
that and this is what they do.
Yeah, so what used to be a
grow it.
one-off is now the new norm.
So the skill set is even in that though, right? Because if you want to learn how to edit, when you look up what the fuck I'm trying to figure out how to do, 9 million motherfucking topics gonna come up, and he went and found the right one. That apply to everything, right?
No doubt.
Right?
But most of the kids not even looking up the YouTube videos. They just learn amongst each other. Like, how you do this? Da, da, da.
Yeah.
I remember when
That's
Master
the way to do it, too.
Or
But
even
we
if
was
you do that,
coding
you're not-
back then and they didn't even know it.
Yeah, but even
we was
when
coding
you
back
do
on
that,
MySpace and they didn't even know
you
it.
looking at your top 5 results. That's what I'm going with. The first couple things I see. Okay, I googled this. What are the first 5? I'm gonna pick through these, and I'm gonna get my answer in here.
Dana, you said we were coding back in the day. We didn't even know it.
We didn't even know it.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Have you
Think
ever
about
played
it.
Oregon Trail?
That's crazy.
We was coding on MySpace.
That's crazy though.
Hey.
But we were talking about Nino Brown Effect. We're talking about Kathy Hughes, the casino. Real quick, y'all. Do you honestly believe that her blackity black, black shit ruined the chances of the casino?
Initially, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
And not because of, I don't think it's because of what people think though.
Okay.
Yeah, black people is real crude with shit like that. And they just be like, the white people didn't want us to have it. But nigga, you had the vote and you got the numbers.
Yeah.
So how can you say white people did it? You had the numbers.
Yeah, you definitely did.
If every one of y'all voted and every one of them voted.
Me personally, against popular opinion, I was against the casino, man.
Can tell us why?
Yeah.
Man, because you think about it, if you do your homework on cities where casinos come, the casinos take away from the city. It's a good look for RVA, but it's a bad look for Richmond City though. Like Richmond is for real, we really think about it. Richmond is already in the top 3 in the nation for evictions. You know how much the cost of living would skyrocket here? You know what I'm saying?
Well, definitely where they are. Yeah, definitely where they are. But this is my only thing with the casino. Real briefly, yo. This is my only thing with the casino. Is this. Deal with the devil you know, right? And motherfuckers all over this bitch gambling on their cell phone, sitting on the toilet. They in the corner stores forking over money. They playing Virginia lottery every goddamn day.
Yeah.
And this is one thing I know for certain. I know they won't do what they say they gonna do. They say we gonna give y'all 30 million.
Man, of course
we
not.
not getting 30 million. However though.
And that's the thing. Hold on, go ahead.
However though, I got you on tape saying y'all got 30 million available, right? What's 50% of 30 million?
15.
Okay, we negotiated 50% of the 30 million. You said you're gonna give us 30, but we got 15.
Yeah.
What's 50% of zero?
Nothing.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel like that shit was a Trojan horse, man.
Huh?
I feel like the casino was
It
a
is.
Trojan horse.
But you gotta play the game, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I tell you what's gonna happen, somewhere locally close to us is gonna fuck around and get that casino, and the niggas from Richmond gonna take their ass to the casino.
Yeah.
So it's playing the game. You know they dirty. You know the table ain't set right. So if we know that, then I can move my pieces accordingly.
I just feel like it would have been more detrimental to the city than good.
But that's fair enough.
It's gonna eventually come regardless.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a question. When you say city,
either way.
what do you mean?
Like the exact inner city of Richmond.
So is that including like Henrico, Chesterfield?
No, I'm talking about like specifically like
you
the
just
city of Richmond.
Literally specifically.
In particular.
And that's my thing. If y'all taking them niggas, they say, well, they'll make $70 million a year. And they say they're going to suck that out of the community. Well, that shit going out anyway. At least we can get a piece of it back.
Yeah, it's real.
At least a piece of it back.
But how do we get a piece of it back, though?
Well, what your fucking ass need to do is go fucking complain.
Yeah.
A lot of the restaurants and stuff was gonna be black-owned businesses that's supposed to be in there, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they say.
Yeah, for now.
And that's cool.
I mean,
That's what they say.
You know how that go.
Like even the contractors who was, well, I'm gonna say some of the contractors who was supposed to do the work or whatever, a lot of them not even from Richmond.
That's
It's
what
like it be
happened.
backdoor deals. Like
Of
it
course.
sound good to us to get you to vote for it and shit.
Yeah.
But behind closed door be backdoor deals going on,
Like,
man.
so
They already be having people
Nigga,
in
they
position, man.
backdoor
You know
dealing
what I'm
right
saying?
now.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about as soon as the verdict came out, them niggas working on that shit. It's no doubt, man. And I ain't heard nothing about it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Positive. Come on, man. And this is my thing, Shay. If you're gonna get
And then
fucked up in the process, at least get what you can get out of it.
Yeah.
And you ain't getting nothing at this point, and all you gonna do is lose. Because if they put it in Chesterfield or they put it in New Kent, your Richmond dollars is going to go to New Kent. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it is.
It ain't no way around it.
Yeah.
The devil you know. But anyway, let me pay some motherfucking bills, and we kind of already into the next thing. So,
This is sponsors on that.
yeah, we about to take it to. Hold on. I want to make sure I do this in the right order, so I don't give Foom no motherfucking ammo shot.
All right, let's go.
All right, man. Fuck you, nigga.
Visit the Spiked Punch store. Quality, garments, style. Shop online at the link below.
The Spiked Punch podcast is sponsored by our friends at designonline.net, Bloodlines Apparel, and Spin 100 Radio. Now, back to the show.
And now your ass is in the screen. Both of them.
Still is good.
Your ass was in the screen.
Let's go.
All right, so this segues us to the next fucking topic.
Before we go,
Okay.
you follow us on Instagram at Spike Punch Official, merch Spike Punch Media Co. Instagram, I just said that. SoundCloud, Apple Podcast Music. Ask Siri to play Spike Punch Show. Siri, please. And back to the show.
And shout out to the veterans again at a more appropriate time.
Yeah.
All right, so this brings us to the next leg of the motherfucking discussion today.
Let's go.
Is the culture motherfucking trash?
Go around the room. You like the graphic though. She love the graphic. She laughing at the graphic. What? He burnt. All right, well, let's go around. Ask a question. To me, is the culture trash? Yes.
You say yes.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Is the culture overall trash? Yes.
The culture as it stands today, currently, the motherfuckers that we raising that's gonna take this shit out of our hands really soon.
Yeah.
All right, be specific. What is the culture? Though? What you mean by the culture? That's vague. What you mean by the culture?
Yeah.
The culture,
We
the
talking just
mission.
hip hop. We talking just
Yeah, we talking the mission.
just black people in general.
Yeah, the mission that black people have been on since we've been here
Yeah.
has been a culture. We've been a culture of art, creation, building, labor, working, innovation, and nigga, lots of things. Music is all in there, shawty.
Cause look, but then when you say that, it's like you think about it. So many people that the hands of who control that nerve have been changed so many times.
Yeah.
Over from then to now, it's like, so who controls that narrative now?
I'm a firm believer. Ain't nobody gonna control my house like me. And I know that there are powers that be this in the fucking way, right? But at what fucking point do you figure out how to work around this shit or do your best with what you got? Cause we getting our ass kicked out here to some degree. A lot of black people doing really good. I don't want to leave that off the table.
Yeah, for the music side, it's kind of a little bit because they don't have like.
It's a little bit what, trash or good?
That's gonna have longevity, I should say. They don't make music anymore.
Like variety.
Yeah.
But then that's perspective.
They don't
because it might not be longevity to you, but to the person who 10 years old, this is classic music to them. This is gonna be nostalgia to them 20 years from now.
But they kind of go back.
Cause just like our parents were saying the same shit about the music that we were listening to at 10 years old. I remember, you know what I'm saying, shit was trash. Yeah. Remember Lil Wayne, Lights, that was the first.
I'm saying how everybody samples everything now.
What?
Like it's no it's no authenticity.
Authenticity.
Wayne was wobbly, shaking. You would have never known Wayne was gonna be there.
So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. Like Lauryn Hill only made one album, and yet still to this day, you know, you gonna hear a Lauryn Hill song somewhere, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I think creativity is missing. It's two kind of music I don't listen to. I don't listen to drill music, and I don't listen to gospel music. It's always the same
you
thing.
Don't listen to gospel music?
No, it's all, I know what the song's about already. It's about Jesus.
He said, don't listen to gospel music.
Hey, no, look, I seen the funny ass
meme. Don't listen to either one.
I seen the funny ass meme. That joke said gospel music is a diss track to the devil.
That sounds like what? That is so funny.
I mean, but it goes to show if you don't know,
you don't know, right? Because gospel music is not always.
Man,
I feel you, but it's not.
Yeah, it's always about the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's really the.
Not really.
No. It's really the antithesis to drill music. It's go be strong, go be happy, love Jesus, get your life together, be faithful. This shit, on the other hand, is go have fun, fuck some bitches, shoot motherfuckers, go to sleep, get up tomorrow, do it again. That's all I'm saying.
It's the drill. I'm the gospel though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can guess it.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's here nor there.
That's an ill combination though.
No, seriously. I don't listen to it.
I don't listen to gospel because they say the same shit.
On everything.
Everything in between, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Because drill like all the way over here and gospel like all the way over here.
Yeah.
I want to the end.
To the end. Everything in the middle.
Which is crazy because gospel artists have some of the best singers in the world.
They do.
Yeah. And I enjoy some of the songs, but I'm not listening to a church station.
I enjoy everything. I like
and every gospel song ain't about Jesus.
Right. I just said that.
It's about
inspiration.
It's about the goddamn the mentality of Jesus.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
So what is it about if it ain't about what Jesus wanted?
No, because I was saying
Jesus.
Nothing about Jesus. I'm telling you.
It didn't say.
No.
Boom. I have heard gospel music.
Okay.
That's how I came up with it. But not for the
Jesus.
Wait a second. Okay, so wait a second. So I probably listen to. I'm not even like a religious person, but I probably listen to gospel music more than anybody in this room.
Probably.
Because my station, I don't listen to the regular radio.
Yeah.
But my station, my regular radio station, stay on the gospel station.
Yeah.
When I tell you, it's not all about Jesus. It's really not all.
It is all about the teachings of Jesus.
No, it's not.
So what is it about then?
Inspiration. Like I can play you songs that has nothing to do.
They be singing about.
I'm
going to the mountain.
They don't say.
Give me one.
About Jesus.
Give me one.
You asking the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So I want to hear Britt tell me.
It's a girl named Doe. Her name Doe. She got inspirational songs, and some of her songs don't even mention Jesus.
It don't got to be Jesus specifically.
Okay, or God. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that's just my wrap up word. But I explained it further for the people that need further explanation.
Man don't really sing about Jesus.
Okay, wait a minute. They play Sounds of Blackness. They don't mention nothing about Jesus.
They never say Jesus.
Are they singing about the tenets of Jesus?
No, they're not.
So how is it gospel music?
It's because it's an inspirational song.
Ain't nothing about Jesus.
Who in the sky?
It's not.
Keep your head to the sky.
Who in the sky?
Keep your head to the sky.
Who in the sky?
Up in the sky, bro. They said nothing about Jesus.
Nothing about Jesus.
No, nigga.
Nothing.
Ask ask one of them about Jesus and see what they tell you.
That's different.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But
That'll be right for me.
No, that's different if you're asking a question. So it's
I'm
like,
saying, nigga, shit don't say shit about Jesus.
no.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
No.
you know what I'm saying?
And goddamn, Kanye, do they sing Jesus in Sunday service?
I was talking about Kanye. We not even gonna bring that shit in.
Okay, cool.
We talking about Jesus right now. We not talking about Jesus.
Sounds of Blackness is a good example.
Okay. Well, Nene Jones asked the question: who do you think right now is repping the culture well,
Properly.
The grown ass men and the grown ass women.
like who?
Oh God.
Properly, though.
Properly.
Grown. Ice
I
Cube
say
is
J. Cole.
Cole is.
right.
Jay-Z is rapping the culture.
Ice Cube.
pretty good.
Jay-Z.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah.
And I'm sure they not. They,
Okay, so what defines the culture?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's the question I want to know.
Because
What defines the
if
That's what
culture?
I
we're
asked.
talking
Like,
about
what we talking about? That's
we
real
want
wide.
to see and what the positive part
What
of
is
it
cool
is,
to black people?
or
That's how I
what
look at
is
it.
actually
Okay.
doing
Okay, that's
numbers
good.
and making money.
that's
Rock-
good.
rock-
Because
said.
those are two different things.
Like I said,
What is cool to
what's
black people?
That's a good explanation.
Yeah,
First of all, everything is cool to black people.
Like what?
not everything.
First of all,
Black people make
It's
everything
horseback.
cool.
It's horseback
Black
riding
people
cool.
make everything cool.
Horseback riding is cool.
We
to,
make-
We
Yeah, we
polo
go with
been in
Nas
shit.
X,
yes.
Polo been in shit since before I was born.
Exactly. Like
That's horseback
that
riding
shit ain't
clothes.
new. That none of this shit is new. I was
Lil Nas X horseback riding cool.
shut up.
Niggas was wearing polo boots, bro. Them shit is horseback riding shoes, bro.
I'm just saying.
But they wore polo
Lil
boots
Nas X,
to wear
man.
polo boots.
But
And it had nothing to do with the horseback.
OD.
but I'm just
Either way,
saying
they
though.
made it a style.
We control we control the narrative of that shit
Yeah,
though.
that's a
Like for
question.
real though.
All right, man.
She just said Obama
Me and my boy,
Obama what?
is the culture.
I won't go that far.
No.
man.
I won't go that. He's kind of
See, my girl
disqualified.
shorty,
Sort
but
of.
no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's sort of disqualified.
right.
Being a
I was
politician.
saying, you have what's.
You said everything's cool to black people.
Yeah, because we literally can make anything cool. So we
Yeah.
I agree
literally
with that.
can put our
Okay.
hands in
That's
any.
We can make an AR-15 in the front of your jeans cool.
Goddamn
So,
right.
okay, so one of the things I was saying,
We
so
control
when
the
we were
narrative.
talking about the music earlier, like one, I showed y'all my top playlist that I play every morning. 7 of them songs is Road 30.
Let's speak on the playlist, cause Lala says when she's in the club, she dances like a dude. I need you to get up and demonstrate how do you dance like a dude.
Absolutely not.
Dance like a dude. There's no fucking way you dance like a dude in no
Right.
club. There's no
I don't even know what that
unless
means.
you like this.
Yeah.
Unless you like this.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
I don't dance in the club.
Oh, okay.
And look, and this
You
is
don't
the
dance,
thing.
all you do is this.
Yes, buddy, mom.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
But this was the thing, and Rock, I ain't gonna lie, you hurt my feelings a little bit. Because so we was talking about the music or whatever, and I was like, this is my playlist.
Yeah.
Like I said, 7 of them songs was Mo 3. I had Moray, Mo 3,
You know who Mo 3
Ayo the
is?
homie,
Okay, I didn't know. All right.
Lil Wayne, Fat Joe, 2 Chainz, all that's in my morning playlist. I listen to that shit every morning. I ain't never shot nobody in my life.
But it's
Yeah.
hype you up. It
And
keeps
the
you
thing
good.
is, even though
That's what
there
I'm
are
saying.
certain lines, there are certain words, certain lines, certain verses, or whatever that really do resonate with me, whether people would think they would or not. And it may not be, oh, well, you've never done. I may not have done that part, but there's a certain other part in here that may sit well. Or it's just the energy, it's just the vibe I get hyped, da, da, da. That's what it is. So that's where you have to take into account consumer responsibility.
Okay.
So you can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm 30 years old, but because somebody told me at 8 years old they shot somebody, I want to do it. No, shut the hell up.
I can find you about 30 of them.
Yeah.
It happens.
That is true. But at the same time, you also have to take into consideration the fact that there are people that are... So, take into consideration my son. My son has both of his parents. He got both of his parents, aunts, uncles, cousin, godparents. That nigga got a whole
Village.
army. Village, army, country, all of it. He got it. So, I don't like some of his music because I think it's dumb as fuck. But then he do got a few things. I'm like, okay, you got a little sweet taste to you. So, even though he is a little up to his age with the little stupid shit, he got a little old in too. So, he's got a good balance, and I like that. Now, I understand not every kid is like that. But those kids that are different, more than likely there's something missing. they don't have a whole village. They don't have both parents. It's normally something else that's missing. So a lot of time the music is what's driving them because it's the music that's raising them because no one else is.
I can counterpoint that because you said your son has both parents. My godson don't have either parents, but he's raised by a village. And he's the same way as your son. Like, he don't really follow too much of the trend. Now with the fashion, now he's getting more into that with with what he see his friends wear, whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as like everything else, he really don't be into all this stuff that other kids
even though he does
be into.
right, so you say even though he doesn't have both his parents, he still has a village.
Right.
So it's still not the music that's raising him. It's people that are still raising him.
Right.
All right, explain. Sean said something about niggas walking around with AR-15s in their pants.
I'll explain it myself.
Yeah, explain that shit, Sean.
Well, and part of y'all, and I'll segue it off of this, part of the thing is with the village, right? Mm-hmm. The village got killed by Bill Clinton in 1993 or 4.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, the mandatory minimum, straight to jail. You talking about no men. That shit is terrible for the village, yo. Mm-hmm. It's horrible for the village, yo. No men. Whereas back in the day, if you ain't made out of that shit, you don't get to hang outside doing no crazy shit.
Right.
Because it'll be a man that'll run your ass off the block.
Right.
Not only that, Sean, and we talk about this often too, the fact that boys and girls are distinctly different. Boys get dangerous when they have no self-control or emotional intelligence. And a lot of times a woman can only give her emotional intelligence of a woman, and you need a man to give him the emotional intelligence, or a group of people, strong people. And not that a woman can't do it, but more often than not, yo, you need a man to tell that nigga, get your shit together. Yeah. That shit will not serve you well. It is not good for you to get angry to the point where you destroy shit. They will not treat you kindly if you like. But sometimes it take the fear in a man, and it could be niggas in the neighborhood that did it for us. Yeah. You know, what the fuck y'all little niggas doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, death of that's a big ass dent in the culture.
But somebody in here just made a real good point. They said the bag is way cooler than family in the culture now.
Okay, and I'm gonna pass it to y'all.
That is some real shit.
I want to do
Shout out Karan.
Yeah, because
that was.
Shout out to Karan.
Yeah.
I want to say this, and I'm gonna pass it straight to y'all motherfuckers. I think the number one problem is the worship of fucking money.
Yeah.
And who the fuck gave it to us? We gave it to us. This is internal shit.
It was.
Think so?
It's by way of the machine.
We had songs all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, it is.
You know what's crazy? So look, it's crazy because we were having this conversation not that long ago.
Okay.
When we were outside in like our early 2000 stuff, when we was outside, it was about getting money. But while we were in the club with money, so it was what you were doing, but you were spending it. But that's what it was. It was jewelry, cars, that kind of thing. Now it's still a money thing, but it's more ops than anything. So now it's how many enemies do you have? How much beef do you have? That's where that transition kind of came into, and that's where that violence kind of overtook.
Cause it's
that
like, if you think about like musically, I know I grew up in the era like Jeezy, Yo God, and like niggas was trapping. Juice Man, cool, like niggas was trapping. It's like, nigga, who can get the most money? Who can go get some money? Now it's like these young niggas trying to catch bodies and shit.
Okay,
you got young niggas 14, 15 running around with Call of Duty loadouts and shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
Well, go ahead, phone.
No, I feel like like we had songs about money making us who, but I still think I still think our ghettos was influenced by America, saying you don't got no money, you're nothing.
You're nothing. And now we're doing
money.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So niggas started like, okay, I'm gonna make some money. Yeah. And they started making songs about it, and it transformed into our culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And the interesting point about music too is there was a window in music, right, when you used to have to get a record and get a deal and all of that shit, right? Mm-hmm. That we fixed that shit. But we fixed it with street niggas, because the only niggas that had the money to put their own projects out was the street niggas. And what the fuck else they gonna rap about? But what the fuck they doing? And so it's.
But look, the scammers is the new street niggas though.
Yeah.
That's when the power shift happened.
When we started talking about this, and
the young niggas nowadays got more money than the old niggas, because these young niggas done turned up on some scamming shit.
Right. They don't know how to hustle. They know how to scam.
They know how to work a computer.
That's still a hustle.
I can rock with that though.
Young niggas know how to scam.
Scamming and hustle is basically the same thing. Now.
Yeah, but it's still a hustle. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it's still a hustle. It's a white collar crime.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas grew up doing black collar
that's what I'm saying.
crimes.
Like, what I mean by hustle, they don't know how to go get the money themselves. They go get it from somebody else. They go take it from somebody else.
Right.
I'm not mad at the scammers.
No, I mean, you gotta, you gotta adjust.
If you ask
bro,
me.
you gotta be like water. One of my life mottos, bro, is Bruce Lee, bro. Be like water, bro. You gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because if niggas would have known that, hold on, wait a minute, I can go scam $1 million over here and only get 2 years, and I'm not going to like San Quentin. I'm not going to no carpet. I'm in like a white collar jail. I'm kind of chilling over here.
And I can still,
or in the 90s, think about in the 90s, a motherfucker get fucking 10 years for a fucking $50 rock of crack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, so I got a question, yo.
It's accessibility, bro.
Yeah.
When I was looking at this shit today, just researching, y'all make some really good points, yo. Just bringing it up to speed, right? I was thinking to myself, money ain't even top 5 of shit in life.
Is that money now?
Ain't even close to top 5. What do y'all think? Y'all think money top 5?
Well, I
it's in that top 5.
It's top shit.
Yeah, it is in that top 5.
No, hold on, it's real though. Real talk. At my age, 47-year-old man,
money top 5.
I had
It's definitely top 5.
It ain't even close.
Had a conversation about money, right?
It's not my top 5.
Now I've been broke. I don't have money. You know what I'm saying? I said I was a career. I got a career. I make pretty good money for myself. Or whatever. But that's not what makes me happy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still the same guy. It don't make me happy. It takes. I can do stuff I couldn't usually do, stuff like that, and it's cool. I can pay my bills, y'all, whatever. But I feel like health, family,
bigger than money,
integrity,
bigger than money.
Like, you know,
reputation,
reputation, like me.
I can run a list
standing on myself as a man. All this stuff come before money,
and it's a reason why it comes before money.
Well, the reason I say it because people think money make they happy because most of us are broke. You know what I'm saying?
But they got the same problems you got.
Make me happy, but at the same day, I still have the same issues, the same fucking problems. I just got a little bit of money.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you able to operate in life differently when you're not in survival mode.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Money buys you time.
Yeah.
So money, like Eric Thomas said it the best. You know, like the hip hop preacher Coach E.T.
Yeah.
Whatever, he said the best. Money is right there with oxygen. You need that shit.
No.
I'm with you on that. Like, it sounds good, but when your stomach rumbling.
Here we go, though. Here we go, though.
You can't feed your kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when life is real.
Yeah, because you already behind.
That's why a lot of people crash out.
Yeah, that thinking, though, is why you behind the 8 ball. And the reason I say there's a lot of things more important than money, because if you get them early before you need money, you'll always have money. So, I got a list. Family, integrity, love is more important. Health is more important. Your responsibility is more important. Your time is definitely more important than money.
You gotta think about
your purpose is
hold
on. Your purpose is more important than money. Information beat money by 5. Because if you got the information, your ass can get some motherfucking money. Water is more important than
it requires money to acquire majority of things on the list.
You still not following me.
I'm not saying that like money is the God, but it requires money to acquire that shit.
Exactly.
Like health. If a nigga can only afford a Wendy's 4 for $4, like to eat good and healthy, it costs money, bro.
I got you, but what I'm saying, hold on.
It costs
you
money.
gotta follow me, yo. If you get these principles, and I bet you the preacher agree with this shit. I know what you're talking about too. He the boy. If you get these principles when you little,
the gospel music,
huh? He said he's the gospel. He's a gospel. What the fuck is he? Motivational speaker. Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Yeah, E-Team Eric Thomas.
And that ain't music. Which is smart ass. All right, but listen. But for real, if you got your family right, yo, you got a safety net, right? An ability. You at least got a group of people you can go.
But you said a safety net. It's still like you need money, bro.
Yeah, I've never said you don't need money. What I'm saying though is these things is more important in the line of you getting, nigga. The biggest one on here is time and information.
Right. Yeah.
If you can make that shit a principle to a fucking kid, you will always have money, yo.
Right.
If you got relation. I was telling this little nigga that worked with us, yo, that he used to work with us, but nigga, reputation will breed you so many opportunities for money, shorty.
Right.
For money. The money didn't come first. The reputation came first. It's a whole lot of shit that come before money. Not to be worshipped, and I know we need it. You gotta have it.
Yeah.
But the principle is based on how do you get money and always have money? Because there's a time in your life when you don't need no money. When
I
you
mean, of course, like, it's a moral code you got to stand
That's
on.
because
you know what I'm
somebody
saying?
else is
That's
providing
more-
the things for you that money would be.
Right.
I got you. Yeah, that's
I mean,
fair.
relationships matter. I'm like heavy on that. Like, relationships matter.
Would you rather have
You
the
know what I'm
money, or at this point in time, would
No.
you rather have the right relationship or $100,000?
I mean, of course, the right relationship.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's simple. That's all I'm
But
saying.
it also depends too, though. It's like a double-edged sword because $100,000 with the relationships I got right now,
you be broke.
nigga, it's up.
It's more than nigga, the same for me.
It's up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But would you rather have a relationship or rather have the money?
We winning.
But the
know what
thing
I'm
is,
saying?
a lot of time you have that relationship because that relationship is going to turn into money.
And a lot of times, them relationships that came off money-driven conversations. Like, we ain't sitting around small talking and shit.
Yeah.
So the relationships with the people or the rooms I need to be in is because we here for money.
For money.
We trying to figure out how can we mutually help each other get some money.
Some
Did the
money.
relationship come first or did you
And
get the
then
money
realistically,
already?
The money came first.
It kind of
The
depends.
money drove
the
us
money,
together.
I would say, drove us
No,
together.
if
with
you
a
don't
lot of
have
shit.
the money,
No,
it's not
I'm
the
just
money.
saying,
It
like,
is
with-
because
with
we're trying to
certain-
get
with-
the money.
I
But
got
y'all don't have the money. I get what Sean's saying.
No,
Right.
Yeah, you don't got the money.
Y'all got the
How we
relationship,
get
but
it?
y'all got the relationship already.
How do we get it?
Yeah.
Y'all got
I mean, because realistically, bro,
reputation.
everyone have motives and shit.
It's a
You know what I'm saying?
relationship.
So now we talking from like it's just levels to this shit. Now we not talking like personal relationships. I fuck with you, you fuck with me.
Right.
We talking like business.
Business
Right.
relationship. I would rather have a relationship today than the money today.
All right, question.
bro,
Depending on how much money.
Jay-Z said take the 500,000.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
take the
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
say that.
listen, Jay-Z at 500. I
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Yeah, Jay-Z said take the
Jay-Z
$500.
said take the 500,000.
I don't know Jay-Z. That's not the
100,000 cash right now.
Yeah.
Nigga, give me the
some information
100,000.
from
nigga.
Jay-Z.
No, hold
Give me
on.
the money, nigga.
Hold on.
And watch how many candles I light with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's also a
Shit.
it's also
It
a
don't take
space in
one
there
candle
though.
to,
It's
watch
also-
how many candles I light with that motherfucker.
It's also a space
Give me
in there that
100,000.
makes it a distinct conversation with the Jay-Z talk, which is really important, Sean.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a meeting with Jay-Z or 500,000? I'm taking the 500,000. A meeting don't mean shit to me.
Yeah.
Would I rather have the lifelong relationship with Jay-Z or
Lifelong
the 500,000? I'm taking the relationship.
Yeah, I take the relationship.
Yeah.
But that
If you
relationship
talking about a lifelong
always
relationship, I'm talking about I can talk to him at my
Son, give me
disposal.
the 500.
I take the money, bro.
You
Give me the
take it.
500, bro.
I mean, I talk to you.
That's a bad move.
No. Talking
Give
to
me
you
the
is important
500.
because if I got a
Man,
relationship
give me
with
the
Jay-Z,
500.
whenever I want to, I'm gonna make way more than 500.
Yeah, I am. Get your chips on the table, shit. I'd rather have
But
that
if you talk
relationship.
about just one sit down with Jay-Z,
I'm taking the money.
Give me the money.
Yeah.
But if you
I
talking
go
about
work the
lifelong
500K.
relationship with
Here's the thing,
Jay-Z,
though.
give me that. I'll take
Because
that.
you gotta realize why that even were the two options in the first place. Because you know for a fact that Jay-Z is the type of person that should be an option and that should be a hard choice.
Yeah.
So just with that alone, you should know that if I do take this 500,000, just with what I know about him and the reason why he's an option to be just meeting with you as opposed to that, lets me know that probably anything I'm gonna get from this meeting, I'm gonna get for free if I go ahead and look it up.
All right, speaking of what you were saying about the rules, the 5 rules, you named about 10 things, right?
Oh, more important than money?
Yeah, more
I ain't
important
gonna
money.
hold
Yeah.
you, bro.
All right, question. Hold on, wait,
That's
wait.
worshipable.
Hold on, let the man talk.
Real quick. Like, I know what it's like to be broke.
Right.
That shit's not a good feeling at all.
No.
Right.
Like, so, I know what it's like to, if you don't know you got enough to pay a bill. That shit don't feel good at all, right?
Right.
So, having money and having a security blanket with money,
Yeah.
I felt better as a person. I felt better as an individual.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, honestly, when you say time, information, and everything, if I put in time with some money,
You'll get
I'm
money.
good.
You'll get money.
If I put in time for information,
You'll get
with
money.
some money, I'll be good.
Yeah.
But
Hey, look.
imagine,
Notice he keeps saying with money.
with money. But
Look.
imagine
No,
the
he said
information.
put in
tell you,
time.
bro.
What do that
It
mean?
ain't but
Put
so much Jay-Z could tell me in a sit down that 500,000 right now cash money can change,
And
bro.
whatever you gonna tell me in this meeting,
not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money.
Let me explain myself. Because if I'm willing to seek the information with a security blanket, I feel better than doing it without it. Like if I got money,
wouldn't? That's obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So I ain't saying I need $1 million to be more important than time, but I need to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Or comfortable to a point where I ain't got to worry about if I'm putting in more time. If my life's about to get cut off, but I'm putting in more time with information. You know what I'm saying?
If your life got cut off, you got a money problem, and you need to be learning how to get a skill that you can sell, which is information.
Yeah,
but guess what? I can't get the information if my lights off. I can't see shit.
You go to the library.
But listen, man. I look at it like
you go to one of your relationships.
I get it like this, man.
You can have the information. It's like the capital, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look.
It's value and value.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I got the information but not the money to implement anything.
Okay, look. We all adults, right?
Yeah.
We all come from pretty much the same place, right?
Pretty much.
If you didn't make the move by 30 years old, that you ain't found a way to pay your bills or to be in step with shit. You know what I'm saying? You went wrong somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So saying that to say like I have money. I have money to pay my bills. I have money to do some of the shit I like to do, whatever. Not a big fucking deal. Hold on.
I got you.
I need my health.
Okay.
That's before money.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need my fucking family. I want my family to be happy. I want to take care of my son. That comes before money. But I need money to do it.
Exactly.
But hold on. This is what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? I took the proper steps to make money to provide for myself. Yeah. But it's not my everything. It's a tool for me. It's a tool for me to
like a car.
Yeah, it's like I needed to survive, of course.
Yeah.
But it's not my everything. I don't put that before. I don't put that before y'all.
It's like you don't put it before your morals and shit.
Yeah.
And before family.
I'm never saying that.
That's all I'm saying.
Like,
and I ain't saying you don't
but to
need
say
it.
money is not in your top. That was the original shit. To say money is not
It's
in your
not in my top five at all.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's not in my top five.
But I guess
but it can be. But it can be, and then you'll be all right.
And I guess
if it's in your top five.
But I also guess that's easy to say for somebody who's already established.
That leads to stress and shit.
That's easy to say for somebody already established, right?
All right. Jason Wood in the group said, what if you Warren Buffett?
What if you what?
Warren Buffett.
What if you Warren Buffett? No, you don't care about money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, but I also, I'm saying this
That's
to say.
a whole different type of bag right there.
I'm saying it to say I also know people who don't have a lot of money that just as happy.
That's me. You know what
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's me, nigga.
So you can't get 5 things in front of the money that's in front of you?
Look, if I'm gonna put information in something, I'm gonna have a little something to help me with that information and time. Dog, do you understand how good it feels when you have a bag to lean on and then you learn some new information?
But listen.
And then you put the time in. The bag helps you put more time in doing shit. Information wise,
that's not. But Rob, what I'm arguing is the money didn't come first. Relationship came first. That got you to the money. Yeah. Your health came first. Yeah. Gave you the strength to get your ass up and go outside. Your family came first. It's a whole. Your time. Hold on. Having time and ability came first, and then the money came.
I don't think all that works without money.
No, you don't need money for health, bro.
No.
Shit.
You don't. You don't need money for health. You don't. You take care of your fucking self. You don't need money.
But how can you jump to like?
What you mean? How you take care of yourself?
Don't eat crazy shit.
Right?
Don't eat crazy shit.
But you gotta eat though.
So you need to eat right. You need to take some vitamins.
Period.
You gotta eat. Walk around the fucking block don't cost no money.
What eating plants and trees? Eating peanuts and goddamn.
What you eat?
I mean, like plants shit don't grow like in 1 second.
You still gotta grow. You still gotta.
So what you eating?
Like what you gotta eat? You got to go buy something.
If you taking vitamins,
you can also grow it.
Man,
but you grow it.
But you gonna eat it to the grow though.
Yeah.
Huh?
That still got nothing to do with your
Either way, you
health,
still have to plant some type of seeds.
If you probably work out,
I mean, like realistically, who is realistically?
So let me ask y'all this.
Everything.
But that's free.
Hold on, we got two conversations going on. All right, so let me ask y'all.
Right.
Lala did it. Here we go. Top 5. Let's go. Let's go.
Top 5 what?
Top 5
of importance.
Top 5 important.
Life. Quality of life importance.
I'm gonna
Top 5.
No, hold on.
Come on, man. Yeah.
I mean, definitely, I would say, because I'm going to say mental health for sure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We'll put that with health.
Everything that go in that bracket, of course, health.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that 2 or 1?
That's 1. You know,
Okay.
I'm grouping it into 1 because like 5 is a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
If I just break down like just genuine morals and principles, that's just 5 alone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say morals and principles, whatever. Definitely family time. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, for me, it's I'm gonna say legacy building, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like your purpose, and for me, my purpose is to make sure my generation after me don't have to endure what I got going on.
Leave it better than you found it.
How our ancestors went through what they went through so we can be here.
we can run.
I want to be able to do that same shit, but like blaze a trail with that shit though.
That's 3.
You know what I'm saying?
3 or 4.
You know what I'm saying?
That's 3.
And of course, family, you know what I'm saying?
He said family.
And what about time?
Time is the biggest one. You know what I'm saying?
So that's 4.
But I was going to tell you, I'm ready to group them together. I was going to say freedom. But freedom, like you ask
Get that nigga a pound for me, please. I forgot to put that. Yo, freedom, way more important than money.
Way more important than freedom.
I'd rather be homeless and free than locked down for goddamn.
Oh, that brings me back to Snowfall too.
Right.
Hold on, that brings me back to Snowfall. Remind me, footnote, Snowfall. Hold on. But look, like freedom, right? So you ask about it, what is freedom for real, for real?
Okay.
I done been in situations where I had some shit of time, but I ain't had no money for real. I done been in situations where I had some shit of money, but I ain't had no time. I was a slave to my phone.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like for me, freedom is the balance of you got time and money. You know what I'm saying?
I always say when you got children,
that's a clip too.
When you got children, no, that's a real shit.
Yeah.
When you got children, it's hard to give time and money.
Yeah.
Either you gonna have one or the other.
And especially
you know what I'm saying? I got time for you. I don't got
you get caught up in that
I got money
shit.
for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Time for it. That's
some real shit.
And then the way you're gonna be judged is extreme. You know what I'm saying? So it be hard. That's why a lot of men be having a lot of shit going on internally. Cause it's like, bro, you gotta find that balance of having. I gotta go do this to go get the money.
Yeah.
So I'm lacking the time.
Yes.
But I need the time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right.
So it's like.
You want to do yours, Lala?
Yeah.
What about air? Again, nobody said air.
Yeah, air is more important.
My brother said, shout out to my brother. He said he keeps saying air than money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Man Hunter.
Shout out to your
Yeah,
brother.
see, that's that air time zone. Air
I was
money.
about to say, I thought air was kind of a given. But
Yeah. Okay. Right.
But
You know, I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie. So mine is a little different. So mental health is one, and physical health is a different one.
Yeah, they are different.
Because I can be physically healthy and not be mentally healthy.
Exactly.
And if I ain't mentally healthy,
You can have a bunch of money and don't now one of them work.
I ain't even talking about that.
No. I'm just saying. No. You can have a bunch of money and you'll trade all that money for those 2 things.
But you know what? In all honesty, it would be one or the other. But then I need
one or the other.
But that no. Is if I have the money, I need the money to pay so that I can have one or the other. So I'm gonna go through my list. So mine is 1, physical health is 1, mental health is another. Money absolutely is 1. Now, I'm gonna put family and support in the same thing. Because I've been in situations where me and somebody else have been in the exact same situation. But the family and support that I had was different from what they had, so we ended up going in 2 different directions.
Wow. So you must. There was one had lack of.
Yeah, one had lack of. I had an abundance of.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then my last one. So physical health, mental health, like I said, absolutely money, family support, but also drive, the willingness.
What about patience?
That honestly, that's after driving willingness.
Okay.
Because if I want to do something, then I'm gonna have to have the patience for it.
Okay.
Like I feel like that going to the characteristics of what just is needed to acquire some shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's a whole other conversation.
I think about this. I read a book once, yo, and
just once?
No, it was just one book one time. I didn't read it several times. All right.
I read a book once.
That's a good question.
One time. When I was like 9 years old. The only time I read a book, like everything I need. Real interesting. I'm okay if you got everything.
You had the whole grill over that motherfucker.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
She got real tits, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty good.
I read one book and figured out everything.
Yeah. I read the book Jesus was in. I figured it all out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't need to read no other books.
Yeah.
It's somebody saying that somewhere right now.
Right,
but anyway.
right.
Jesus, man, go ahead.
But I read this book one time, and it was saying, what it really gave me perspective on was, I say time for a very specific reason. No amount of money ever bought a second of time.
Yeah.
Ever.
Hey, look, that shit
never,
crazy though, because money do buy you time though.
No, it doesn't.
Because you not living in survival mode, and you got the bills on auto pay. You got time to do shit. That's how people able to tap into hobbies.
That's not what I said.
No.
If you're 83 and it's your time, you can have $500 trillion. And if it's time for you to go, you ain't getting another second.
But look,
that's what I'm saying.
But
if you 29, a nigga shoot you.
Yeah.
$50
million not gonna buy you a second of time.
It's duality and everything, bro.
And I know.
Because if you got money, you can afford to eat a certain way so you don't die from certain diseases and shit. You know, for a lot of part, most for like black people, we call that shit like generational disease, but really we just generational diets and shit.
Yeah,
we eat
fair enough.
Up. You know what I'm saying? We just pass that shit down along. So that shit turn into the diseases that ultimately kill us off and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like that, yeah.
So if we had a culture of eating a certain way type shit, then we'll live longer. And the way society got this shit set up, it costs more money to extend your lifeline, bro. Like a video game. Nigga, you gotta go to the store and go spend a little more money to go extend your life and shit. You gotta go buy more hearts and shit, nigga.
So let me clarify then, yo. Because I gotta elaborate clearly. I gotta learn how to do this, right?
Elaborate.
I gotta learn how to put my bookends on shit.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, boy.
So I learned how to put my bookends on shit. But the book I read one time.
And what is
hold on, I never got to the point.
Yeah, tell us the book, but go ahead, bro.
I never got to the. It was. I don't even want to get into how I read the book. Somewhere I'm supposed to be. But anyway, at the end of the day, what was
the book?
Huh?
What's the name of the book?
Got a lot of shit in this book. Go ahead, bro. I don't know what you learned.
I want to get to the point of the book.
All right.
The point of the book was, it's something that Foom said earlier, yo. People that don't have money think money is really fucking important.
Yeah.
People that got a lot of fucking money, shorty, realize I got the same problems as a nigga that don't got no money.
Right.
My wife don't treat me good. My kids don't respect me.
Right.
I'm fucking sick. I'm fucking tired of fucking working. Yeah. I never have no time for goddamn the important shit, like, which is why my wife and kids give me a hard fucking time, shorty. I don't worry. One thing that was different though, they don't worry about money the way we worry about money.
Right.
We worry about money about getting money to take care of bills and get into a comfort space. They worry about keeping money and motherfuckers trying to sue them all the goddamn time. So I'm fighting my ass off. So that money is causing you another problem too. And that's
more problems.
Huh?
More money, more
it's
problems.
duality and everything.
Yeah,
man.
it's
you know
I'm with you 100%.
That's one of the universal laws, bro. Like,
yeah, it's not physics, so two things can occupy the same space. You can be happy and sad at the same time.
You sure can.
Yeah.
At the same motherfucking time.
I think most of us is living that.
Yeah.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
We lot living that.
Yep.
Being happy. I can be happy as hell and still be sad.
Something that make
great
you sad.
guess.
Yeah, I definitely could.
Yeah.
Great.
That's the story of my fucking life, bro. For real, son. I can be real happy. It be sad, man.
That'd be crazy.
What the fuck am I happy for, son?
Right.
But it be little stuff that
What the
says
fuck I'm saying for?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, look, and tell me, look, it's so wild. They always say that shit, but time was an illusion, bro.
Wow.
Time was an illusion, bro.
Why you feel like that?
Because you think about it. When you say, for example, let's just say 1 hour. Nigga, you having the time of your life, nigga. That hour go by like that. Let you be at work that last hour. You done worked a 10-hour shift, nigga. You ready to go home.
Yeah, you look at that clock.
Bro, that just moving like,
Hold on. Let me go.
I got another question. How old are you?
32.
32. When you get 45, I bet you feel different.
Mike?
Yeah, it's not an illusion. Perception of time can be an illusion, though. Because the one thing you said in both pieces was it was both related to that 1 hour.
Yeah.
I was happy for 1 hour,
but how
I was dragging for 1 hour.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the reason I say that is because when I was your age or younger, I felt the same way.
Yeah. I
didn't give a fuck about time. I thought I had all the time in the world.
No, that ain't what I'm saying.
No, it is kind of what you're saying.
No,
because, hold on.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
It might not be what you're saying. I feel like it's what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying.
That ain't what I'm saying.
But this is what I'm saying, my nigga. When you start getting to half of your life, 45, 50, you start counting your time, and you gonna take that shit very seriously, bro.
Yeah.
You would take that shit serious on who you talk
what I'm
to,
saying,
and who you wasted on.
Hold on.
But it's still,
wait a minute.
Because I understand what he's saying. So, all right. Take your last hour at work today.
Yeah.
And take an hour at the Halloween party.
Okay.
Did they go by the same way?
Nah.
Exactly. That's the only point he was making.
The 60 minutes still went back.
Yeah, 60 minutes still went back.
Do you remember your hour?
I think that could be an illusion.
Like, think about this year, bro. No bullshit, bro. It's about to be Thanksgiving, nigga.
It's gone.
Yeah,
it's about to be gone, bro.
And how about this, though?
Both of them gone. That's the whole point.
You know what?
I see all the Marvel shit. So y'all, like, bro, you can't tell me since the pandemic ain't feel like a blip, nigga.
Yeah.
This is a blip.
I don't think I shook back yet.
Ain't no snap, nigga.
I don't think I tell you this,
like,
though.
Bro, like the 2020, bro, this shit don't feel like it was 3 years ago. About to be 4 years ago. Like, bro, that shit just happened.
You know what happens? And this is an interesting thing that Foom said, yo. This is an interesting thing Foom said, yo. When I was 30 or 31 or 32, everything before that, it felt like I had 50 hours in a day.
Yeah.
It was like, nigga, hold on. I used to get up early, fuck around and eat.
Smoke weed.
I might meet a bitch before I go to work.
Right.
Go to work the whole time, come home, go to the studio, finish going to the studio, go out. After I go out, I go get something to eat, nigga. I go home, get on the phone.
Call that bitch.
Then see what I'm setting up. If it work out, you know what it is?
Call that bitch.
You know what it is?
I'm just saying. That's the life of a 30-year-old.
Real talk. But this is what happened, though. If you 32, this is what happened. I ain't built like that no more, right? And it's one piece. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You missed the big point. You missed the big point. How old are your kids?
Come on, yo.
Please let him finish.
Okay.
So it's two things, yo. It's two things happening when your ass get a little older. You ain't built like that no more.
Facts.
I used to hang out 4 days in a row.
Yes.
And get up and go to work every one of them days. Right?
Facts.
And this is how I was built. But now, if I go out 2 days in a row, I'm going to lose a day. Somewhere. I can tell you, but if I planned this shit 3 months ago, I'm going to lose Sunday or Monday. It's out of here, yo. That's that's one big thing. But the other big thing that happened when you get in this age is routine, yo.
Yes.
The routine is get up, bathe, go to work, come home, get something to eat, go to sleep, get up, go to work. Fucking,
at that point, you're on a subconscious level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just cruising. You're not cruising until your ass about 37. And I imagine listening to my mom and dad.
You gotta make sure you do activities to combat that shit. That will keep you young, though.
Yeah, and I go out from time to time.
That will keep your sword sharp.
I can't go out like that no more, though.
Keep your sword sharp.
And the thing is, listening to my 70-year-old parents, what they tell me is, and it happened to y'all too, that motherfucker 8 years old to 32, that shit went fast as a motherfucker when you look back at it, yo. And my mama and daddy, and if y'all got parents of this age, that motherfucking 35 to 72, that shit go even fucking faster. Because you in that goddamn routine and you sleep so goddamn much. Perception of time. I'm with you though. I'm with you though.
It's cool.
Perception of time.
I understand when Lala broke it down, but it's just like I'm saying, man, I think the older you get, the more you appreciate your time.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to waste your time on dumb shit, bro.
That's a fact.
You're really not. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, a lot of the younger dudes.
Wisdom come with age.
Yes.
And in order for you to get the age, time has to pass. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of young niggas, though, in this generation, a lot of younger cats are taking care of their time. Like, they doing better shit with their time than we did.
One thing about 20.
If you can listen, if you can listen and learn from your OGs, and you know what I'm saying, some do and some don't.
That's my rules of life, nigga.
Yeah, but you know, me too.
Hey, look, my perfect example for just like 2023 moving into 2024 is Drumline, bro.
The movie?
Drumline. What was the moral of Drumline? At the end of the movie, it ultimately ended up the older crowd needed the younger generation too.
You need each other.
You gotta meet each other in the middle somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta meet in the middle somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because you gotta think about it, like the whole model that everyone in this room that grew up on. By the time our kids get older, or even in high school, by the time my 11-year-old son get in high school, bro, shit gonna be different. It's gonna be a whole cashless world. A lot of restaurants don't take cash. We moving into AI type shit. Like, it's crazy,
We
bro.
don't know where this
Teachers
shit
fucking
going,
don't even
yo.
be teachers no more. It's gonna be robots teaching and shit.
And
Like,
you gotta
shit
ask
is
them
crazy.
questions, and they'll answer that
You know
shit
what
like
I'm
a
saying? Like,
person.
shit is just crazy. This is a whole different time and shit. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But how do, and before we get out of it, and this shit's so good, yo. Okay, and then we talking about human culture. So we ain't just talking about black people culture. How do we survive social media, right? Kids telling their parents that they whack. Because they don't listen to them.
It's a thing, yeah.
And you act like you the first nigga that ever done this shit.
Right.
Right? How do you survive AI? How do you survive? Because I tried to tell niggas, listen, this AI shit started in January. The version that's about to change the world started in January 2023.
Yeah.
Nigga, your job is already gone. It's gone.
It's in trouble. You in trouble.
And I talk to niggas about it, and they be like, man, you see that football game? Nigga, if you working a register, your job is gone.
Hey, look.
If you do accounting, your job is gone. Inventory, nigga, and when they get a battery that lasts long enough for a robot to work an 8-hour shift, and you plug AI into it, your job at Amazon is gone.
All that shit.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's so wild how life works, bro. Because now, us as adults, you gotta tap back into your inner child and your ingenuity and creativity and shit.
Yeah.
Because now we're moving to a time where creators are going to win.
Yes.
Like the artists, you gotta be able to create some shit. That's the only way you can outsmart AI is be able to really create some shit.
How about this?
And having ownership and shit.
Ownership is real.
But
that's
ownership, nigga.
There was an AI that already won an art contest this year.
Yeah.
Already. It's already writing music.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about generation. Well, it's generation 3 was this year or 4. But either way, generation 3, which is the first one we got access to, it already wrote records. It already done paints. It already won art contests. It already beat the best chess player in the world. Nigga, your job.
Because the thing was, and it's
like,
gone.
We moved to a time of the real life Hunger Games, man.
Yeah, like it's going back because it used to be the more time you had in something, the more valuable you were.
Yeah.
So it's we want somebody with experience. We want somebody with this much time under their belt. Now, the newer you are, the better.
Yeah.
Because the newer you are, the more up to date you are, the more you know about what's going on now, whatever. Now, the older you are, the worse it is.
But when he said about being the more creative people, all the creators, they will win in the end.
They gonna win.
They will win in the end. Yeah, they will.
When a computer can write your favorite song, and the powers that be don't even gotta let your ass in.
A computer still can't host this podcast like we doing right now that people still gonna watch.
That's gangster shit.
Yeah.
Right, that's real shit.
It'll
be somewhere left for humans.
It's a creative space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit like this is going to thrive. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's scary,
but AI can't read
because
the
you know
news.
it's gonna be so wild. The AI interaction gonna be so real. The checkout so real that human interaction is gonna be the exotic. You know what I'm saying? How you think about it? Back in the 90s, nigga, you can find mid anywhere, nigga. Tell me where I'm gonna get a blunt of mid from right now. Mid is the new exotic, nigga. Where can I go get a blunt of mid from right now?
I can find it if you give me 30 minutes.
Like, where can I get a blunt of mid from? When you think about it, that shit been shifted. You know
I watch Walmart.
Human interaction gonna be the new thing, bro.
I watch. You know what? I'm alright with that. I watch Walmart turn from 30 registers with 10 people working that we used to bitch about to 2 girls, man, and 40 registers.
That's how it is.
Your job is gone, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 5, 6
Your
of them.
job
man.
is gone,
That
yo.
shit is crazy. That's a whole nother hour-long conversation just on that alone, bro. Like,
And niggas, hey, Daddy, and I'm glad, man, you so informed, yo. You been great on
we
the
got crypto
motherfucking show.
too. Hey, I'm telling you, if you don't know,
I already got that shit.
inform yourself on cryptocurrency, bro.
I had that shit
Because
fucking
by
6 years ago.
Like I said, by the time my 11-year-old son get in high school, bro, ain't gonna be no more cash, bro.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, like Carver down by VCU, no cash. A lot of restaurants, like, they ain't even taking cash no more. Like, this shit is inevitable,
I've been in
bro.
places where they don't take cash.
You know
This
who
is
gonna,
inevitable,
you
bro.
know,
Restaurants don't take cash.
This is inevitable.
we went to Busch Gardens. We went to Busch Gardens 2 weeks ago. They don't take cash.
Busch Gardens don't take cash.
There is no
I didn't even
cash.
know that. That's crazy.
There's no book. There's no cash.
Can't pay cash.
Yeah, it's
Busch Gardens,
look,
nigga.
the age of the dope boys over. Walking around with the knot, that's
I've been
just
quite a few
over.
places that don't take cash.
Nigga, imagine you pulling with $5 grand in your pocket, you can't do nothing.
Drug dealers just go to Busch
But think
Gardens.
about it too, because there's a difference between when we had cash, we had 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, all that.
Yeah.
Now with the price of shit, a $20 bill ain't shit no more.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just how shit go. But I'm telling you, nigga.
Damn, that's crazy.
And
Do they take Apple Pay, nigga?
Yes.
Wow. Are you serious?
You know what's driving it though? You know what's driving cashless? You know what's driving cashless? You said be like water. The powers that be being like water. Scammers driving goddamn no cash.
Bro.
Oh yeah.
The scammer.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's exactly.
Bruh.
Do you know what Bitcoin really is?
This the thing, bro. With cash, you can't track every cash transaction.
no.
They want to be able to track your ass the fuck down from everything you do.
Everything you do.
Bro, over in like China and Japan and shit, bro, from their facial recognition, it's like Minority Report, nigga.
Nigga, your cell phone doing that shit
If you
right
get
now.
a jaywalking ticket, bro, nigga, by the time you done cross the street, they done already took it out your bank account, nigga. You ain't gotta go to court. They saw you commit the crime, nigga. They'll take that shit out your junk. Dead ass. Look that shit up, bro.
I believe you, nigga. I know it's happening.
That shit is crazy.
This
bro.
Crazy. I didn't know that shit.
That shit is crazy,
This
bro.
one thing, before we get a little moment on, because you brought up Bitcoin, and it's not
crypto.
It's not the wave right now, right? I know it's crypto.
Yeah.
I got to book in this shit,
Yeah.
so niggas know I got to understand it. But crypto, niggas don't really know what that shit is. It's really what Data is saying it is, yo. What it is a money in, money out transaction system. That's the way that they're using it for Bitcoin
And what
anyway.
it's really supposed to be is a decentralized, which that means is you cutting the bank out the middleman, so it's out the transaction.
They
so
not
it's a
gonna be able to do it,
peer-to-peer
though.
transaction.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
instead of me wiring you, say $10 million, I want to send you $10 million, but I can send you $10 million in Bitcoin, and that shit's going to take less than an hour.
It's gonna be cheaper, faster, safer.
Exactly.
And
you
the
know
truth
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
matter,
and it's hard to detect. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but what's gonna wind up? And the thing, like, people don't understand, it's gonna be used for everything, not just fucking money, yo.
And Bitcoin
what
is
it
the tip
is,
of the iceberg. That whole
yeah, that shit's
ecosystem
nothing.
get deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
Yeah,
get deep.
because
they got
what-
privacy coins and like it get deep.
what that shit really do though is it create the paper trail that you're talking about. If I send a train and they say it's decentralized, it is not.
Of course.
And what's
you know
gonna
what I'm
wind
saying?
up is big ass governments
and
gonna go
your
buy the
VPN
leverage
your
in that
VPN
shit.
ain't gonna be safe.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna go buy the leverage in that shit, and
Yeah,
that's gonna be
exactly.
the currency eventually, yo. But yeah, go
Cause
check
once you
out.
pay attention, like to what's going on, like JP Morgan, Chase, all them motherfuckers.
They already in on that shit. The United States government.
Buy your XRP, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They left them Jones and jumped on board they on the board for XRP and shit.
Yeah, they should. I ain't mad at it. But anyway, hey, Day, man, been great to have you. You want to tell niggas where you at?
Hey, man, follow me on Instagram. Oh, shit.
You did not.
My whole blunt that flew on my hand. Don't worry about it.
It ain't the first one. I can tell you that, goddamn.
Hey, look, follow me on Instagram. My personal page is @D2R Golden Child. Follow our page at RVA News and Culture 5. Follow our after school program at RVA News and Culture. News and Culture Kids. My bad. So it's at News NEWZ the letter N Culture Kids. And yeah, man, we just working, man. A lot of big things coming down the pipeline, man. We working.
We love
definitely
to
tapping into everything in the city.
Keep the relationship
I
going.
appreciate y'all for having us, man.
No
I tell
doubt,
you,
bro.
relationship,
No
man. We
doubt,
locked
bro.
in, man. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for
I had a
coming.
good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shout out, man, everybody for checking us out on the podcast too.
Somebody said you can't deposit cash in Wells Fargo.
You can do it in the ATM shit.
You can do it through ATM, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, they getting rid of. One more thing before we go, Shawty.
I'm
Do
telling
y'all
you,
know
bro,
it's a
bro.
bunch of county or municipalities, that's what I'll call them, in the country that's trying standard of living income?
What you mean by that?
It's like we'll give you $2,000 a month for living expenses. And I could never figure it out until I ran into crypto. And the truth of the matter is we know that y'all not going to have labor jobs to do no more. So we got to figure out a system that works.
Yeah,
So that
it's
y'all
still,
have income
something,
Yeah.
yeah,
to
exactly.
keep fucking going, or else we'll burn all of this shit down and the culture will be on fire.
Then they'll turn into the purge of this bitch.
Yeah, it will.
You know what I'm
Quickly, too. All right.
And that's still they controls mechanism, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah, we all control. There ain't no beating that shit.
It's a good show, bro.
But it's the barter system always exists too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a garden. Y'all want
It's
some
good to know a
carrots?
skill and shit.
Carrots ain't got no value today, do it?
Hey, I got like little niggas got some shit gardens around the city.
Nigga, when the goddamn
real.
purge having them out, don't come to my house talk about you want some roasted carrots, nigga.
Grab me too.
Yeah, you
It's a real deal community gardens around the city though, man.
Yeah, I got one in my yard. It ain't for the community though.
Now I'm talking about real deal community for the community though. So I'm gonna plug it in too, man.
There's gonna be a lot of fertilizer out there, bitch, too. I tell you that, nigga. Know that motherfucking note. Yeah.
We out.